Hi, this is Tracie DeMars with ReMax Equity Group, and today we're going to talk about the inspection contingency. So once your offer is signed around, that means both parties have agreed to the contract terms, purchase sale agreements, all those other terms that are part of that. That means the home is now pending sale. Once the home is pending sale with the signed around purchase sale agreement, your inspection contingency period starts. You have 10 calendar days to do a home inspection. Now, a home inspection is a lot like buying a used car. You are going to take that used car to a mechanic. You're going to have the mechanic take a look at it. The mechanic might take it for a spin around the block. He's going to take a look at the engine, do a couple things, and to see what kind of a condition this car is in. And then you're going to take that information to the seller of the car and say, yes, I want to buy it, or here's something else going on with it. A home inspection is very similar. A home inspection takes about 2 to 3 hours long on average. You need to be at the home inspection. Your realtor needs to be at the home inspection. A home inspection is a non-refundable fee. So you're paying a fee to the inspector to do the service. The home inspection is between you, your realtor, and the inspector. The lender never sees a copy of it. The seller doesn't get a copy of it. Now, the seller can request pages of the report pertaining to the repairs that you've requested. You do have the right to request repairs. Now, this is a very strong seller's market, and we have a lot of multiple offers. So as much as I would love to tell you, send the entire report to the seller and tell their sellers to repair everything, it's not going to happen. Because if you were the seller and a buyer did that, what would you say? Exactly. So what we're looking for is anything that's going to affect the health or safety of the home or the occupants. Anything that might require a contractor to fix. Anything that another buyer might legitimately ask for. We want to make sure that you are buying a home that's safe. That you and your family are safe in this home. And that the home's not going to fall down around you. That is the point of a home inspection. And again, it's about 2 hours, 3 hours long. The home inspector is going to come in. They're going to walk the roof. They're going to check the crawl space, check the attic space, run water in the bathrooms, flush the toilets, maybe see if the wax seal is a little bit loose or something by wiggling the toilets. They're going to check your plumbing, check the electrical, see if things are grounded or not, and if, what kind of condition that we're looking in. They're also going to check let's see here, electrical, plumbing, all the built-in appliances, like your stove, to make sure your stove and oven are working, and make sure the sink and the dishwasher is not dumping water all over the floor when it's in the drain cycle. And then the inspector is going to be walking with you and talking with you as you do this. And then at that time, we can sit down and say, what are the things most important to you? What are the things that we would like the sellers to repair so that you walk in to a home that's safe? Okay. Now we have 4 responses to the home inspection period. We can say, look, we approve the home's condition. Let's move forward to closing. We do not approve the home's condition. Can we get our earnest money back? And you do have the right to back out at a home inspection and get your earnest money back. You do not get the money that you paid for the home inspection back. Because again, that's a non-refundable fee. Average cost in a home inspection is going to be between $400 and $500. 3, you can say, I need more time to do more repairs or more inspections. And 4, hey, and this is normally what happens, we'd like to ask for some repairs. And might have 3, 4, 5, 6 items. So then we send that over to the seller's agent. Seller's agent talks to the seller, and then they come back and say, hey, we approve, we disapprove, we'd like to offer this option instead, or we're only going to do items 1, 2, and 4, but not 3, 5, and 6. It's another negotiation. That's what the home inspection period is. It's a contingency. If both parties cannot agree on the terms of this, the deal dies. Now you go one way and get your earnest money back. They go another way and they maybe look for another buyer. It is a contingency that is built to keep you safe. And sometimes we do see people buy brand new homes and back out an inspection contingency. Not because there's anything wrong with the home, but just because maybe something else came up. Now, the home inspector, again, they are a licensed inspectors. They're not really specialized contractors. For example, we had a house that we are listing here shortly, and as part of the home inspection, the buyer's home inspector also did a sewer scope, which is another inspection that you can do. And the buyer's inspector who did the sewer scope, who is not a plumber, by the way, he said, hey, this home doesn't have a clean out. And we're thinking, well, that's weird. It's a newer home. It should have a clean out. So we had another company, a specialized company, Clog Pro, come in, and they did a sewer scope, and lo and behold, there's 2 clean outs on this home. So this is where it really comes down to the fact you want to hire the right person for the job. A home inspector is great. Always get a home inspector. One of the inspections that you can do as part of your 10-day period is a sewer scope. if you're going to have a sewer scope done, and in case of an older home or a home that you might see trees in front, or any home really, hire a plumber to come in and do a sewer scope. It's like $100, $150, but they're going to stick a camera down the line to make sure there's no tree growth and that everything's clear. There's no bends in the sewer lines that going out to the street. If you're buying a home with a septic tank, the seller has to make sure that septic's been inspected within the past year. And a lot of people don't think about doing a sewer scope when they're buying a home with the septic tank. Still do it. The septic people are checking the tank. They're not checking the lines from the tank to the house. That's what a sewer scope does. It's checking the sewer lines from the house to the street, sewer, tank, whatever. And that's where we can kind of see problems sometimes. Always a good inspection to do. If you're buying a home with like a crawl space, something that's like a livable, even a basement, a split level, something like that, a good thing to do, another part of a home inspection to do is a radon test to make sure there's no radon gas in the home that could cause long-term health problems later on. So when you're doing a home inspection, you have your home inspection, which is checking the home. You can do a sewer scope, which is always advised. You can also do a radon test as well. Depending on what the home inspector says, we do have the right, again, to go back to the seller and to request repairs. If you have any further questions, please contact us. Another good way to contact us is to learningtobuyaHome.com. And again, that is www.learningtobuyaHome.com. Other than that, have a great day.